Jingle, 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 jingle. Hey loves, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Katya. For those of you who do, welcome back. This bracelet is driving me nuts. It is making all kinds of noise. It's my new and improved charm bracelet. I wanted a charm bracelet, so I decided, I looked everywhere for one, couldn't find one, so I decided to make myself one. If you guys are hearing a little jingles, it's my charm bracelet. Let's jump right into today's video. I wanted to do a thrift look. I recently bought a couple of things that I wanted to tweak, revamp. I wanted to catify it like I normally do. So I ended up doing 4 DIYs in this. The last one is a small one. Thought I would put it in here anyway, just to maybe inspire you, give you ideas to do your own DIY and do your own twist on it. That's what today's video is going to be all about. But before we get into this, I wanted to have maybe a bit more of, I say serious talk, but it's more taking you into my own personal world that I don't normally share with people. I have gotten quite a few of messages, and the sweetest messages, I'm not saying this in a bad way, asking me why am I not putting out as many videos? I should put out more videos. And I am so grateful that you want to see and get more out of me, but I also wanted to share the reason maybe why, and why sometimes it takes me a little while to put out as much videos as somebody else would. A lot of you don't know because I don't share this. I only share my DIYs, my clothing, and I don't get very personal because I've always been good at hiding that. I've always been good at trying to see the positive out of life. On a daily, I struggle with chronic pain. I have autoimmune problems. I deal with a lot of inflammation. I deal with chronic pain. I deal with a lot of medical issues. Just getting out of bed sometimes can be a task on its own. So I really do my best when it comes to putting out videos, and I don't want to put out a video just to put it out. For me, it's important when it comes to quality. I wanted to open up and share this because I know that there are probably a whole bunch of you that are dealing with similar things as I am and know how it feels. You feel very much alone in your daily struggle and your daily pain and things that you're going through, but I want you to know that you're not alone and that I too am going through a lot of those health issues. And if we can help one another to get to a place where we're healthier and we're thriving and we're at our best self, I think that that is the most important thing. So that is why I am opening up. I have endometriosis, I have an 8 centimeter mass on my ovary, I have kidney stones, I have a lot of problems with my bladder. I am a walking phenomenon. I say it all the time, I am a walking lemon. If you think of something, I probably have it. So that is pretty much it. My general health is not good. I do also have a lot of flares. So I have my moments where I feel better, but I also have my moments where it's very demanding and draining for me to get out of bed or even go up some stairs. So sometimes filming videos is not possible for me, and doing a DIY and being creative and putting a lot of energy. I have tried every single thing. I have been on medication. The medical system has failed me, and I'm sure a lot of you can relate to that. I have been on medication which has made me extremely ill, has created other problems for other organs. So I have gone down more of the natural way of trying to heal my body. So I mean, when I say natural, I have tried it all. I've done ozone therapy, I've done vitamin C therapy, I have done Reiki healing, I have done Chinese doctor, I have done everything. And when I say everything, I have tried it all. If I can eat poop and it can make me feel better, I would. I've done detoxes, but the one thing I haven't tried, and this is where this is coming in, and the reason why I'm sharing it with you is because by sharing this information, I can maybe help someone else who has the same issues. I know that everybody's body is different and reacts differently, and that's why it's so important to do your own research, to find out your own information, and do everything in your own pace. If there's one thing I've learned with that is trusting your body. That's the thing about chronic illness. You become so in tune with your body that you are very aware of all of your issues that you have. If there's a little tiny something different, you'll know it. So I think that going with what works for your body is the best thing. So on that, I recently bought a hyperbaric chamber from the company called O2 Bay. I've been using it for about a month and I am so excited about this. Do I think it's a magical vessel that I will come out feeling healthier, better, younger, fresher? Yes, I'm hoping. Fingers crossed. But as of right now, it's been maybe a month that I've been using it. When I first started, I started feeling so much energy. I was energized. I was like, oh my God, I'm feeling amazing. Then it sort of did a little bit of a dip where when I was getting into it, I was coming out drained and extremely tired. But supposedly, this is totally normal to have those ups and downs. My husband went in it and he has been feeling amazing. I was actually scared to try it out at first. I didn't know how my body was going to react to it. And if you're like me who deals with chronic pain, you totally get it. You're already dealing with so much pain that adding extra is scary because you don't want to have more pain. But as much as I'm cautious, I'm also willing to try anything out to hopefully get to a place where I'm at my best self. Anyway, I will keep you posted when it comes to the hyperbaric chamber. So far, so good. I'm not sure if you guys are seeing, I'm looking a little younger. Totally not. But anyway, I will keep you guys posted on this. And I wanted to share a little bit more about this company and what the benefits are about a hyperbaric chamber. So if you're interested, I'm going to talk a little bit about that and then I'll jump right into the thrift flip. If you're not, then you can just fast forward. If you have no clue what a hyperbaric chamber is, and I'm sure a lot of you do, it's where the pressure around you is increased and you breathe pure oxygen through a mask. At first, when I first started using it, I'm not gonna lie, I am someone that's a little bit claustrophobic, but I got used to it. So if someone like me who has a little bit of claustrophobia can do it, then you guys can too. For those of you who are interested in the hyperbaric chamber, I'll talk a little bit about the company. It's the only company where I found that it's a soft chamber that went up to 1.5 ATA of pressure, which is pretty rare. Usually it goes up to 1.3 only. So that's really important when it comes to hyperbaric chamber and this company specifically, because they're the only ones that I found with a soft chamber that goes up to 1.5. The price was great. Some hyperbaric chambers can be on a whole other level, crazy expensive. Their price was so good. The one that I got is the XP80 model, which comes with an air compressor and an oxygen concentrator. The quality of it is so great. It's luxurious. It's not cheap. It was well made. When I received it, the way they packaged it, I'm all about a good package. You know that already. If you've been following me for a while, you know that. And the way it came was exceptional. Nothing was broken. The way they compacted everything, I have to give them credit where credit is due, and they did an amazing job. The package weighed over 200 pounds, so they needed to make sure that that was going to get safely to Canada, and they did an exceptional job with that. Let me go through the whole process of how you use it. I pretty much do it twice a day, but I've slowed it down. Now I do it one time a day for an hour. It's super easy. What you're doing is you go inside the chamber, which is like a big balloon, and then you wait for the pressure to rise, which takes about 5 minutes. Then you breathe in pure oxygen through the mask that's in there. I go in there for an hour. Some people do half an hour. I am pretty much scrolling my phone. I'm answering a whole bunch of emails. It has become my second office. What it does is it increases the pressure, dissolves more oxygen in your plasma, and it delivers up to 10 times the amount of oxygen to your cells and to your tissues. So it's almost like dissolved CO2 in a can of soda, but instead it dissolves oxygen in the water of your body. It promotes healing. It increases the density of the mitochondria inside your cells so they can produce more energy. And with more energy, each cell does its job better. So your skin will produce more collagen and elastin. A beta cell in the liver will produce more insulin. A brain cell will create more synapse. It has also shown to lengthen telomeres at the end of your chromosomes. So pretty much, long story short, this associates with younger cells. So essentially, you're getting healthier and younger on a cellular level. One thing I should mention, if you're someone that has a lot of sinus issues or have a lot of ear issues, I would probably not recommend this because it's sort of like an airplane, right? When you're in the airplane, the pressure in the plane can actually affect the ears, the sinuses, and if you're someone that has a lot of issues with that, it can be pretty dangerous. So if you're someone who does suffer from those things, I would probably stay clear until you fix that problem. But if you're not, then you're good to go. I would probably recommend doing it 4 to 6 times a week for 3 months, and you should see some sort of difference in your energy level and just a general well-being. I'm in month 1, so I'm still going through the motion, but I will keep you posted on how I'm feeling, how it's been working for me. Hopefully it's going to help with my overall inflammation. I hope that it'll help with some of my bladder issues and reduce my cysts on my ovaries. I'm hoping that I'll have more energy throughout the day, and hoping to help detox some heavy metals that I suspect that I have. I was someone that had a lot of dark fillings. If you don't know about dark fillings, it can create a lot of issues for you. So I believe that my root of my problem has to do with, there's always a root, right? There's always a reason why there's autoimmune diseases. There's always a reason why there's inflammation through your body. There's a root there. There's a problem. And I think the biggest thing is finding that root problem. I strongly believe that it's probably because I have maybe heavy metal poisoning. I've had a lot of dark fillings in my mouth. I mean, we are all exposed to heavy metal on a daily. A lot of people don't think like a little filling can create a heavy metal poisoning, but it can. You are constantly leaching out heavy metal every time you're chewing on your filling. So I had gotten them all removed, and it's this whole process to get them removed. If you're going to go to a dentist, don't go and they just remove it. There's actually a safety protocol that they need to do so that you're not inhaling the fumes. So anyway, if you want more information or you have questions, write them down below. I'll try to answer as much as I can. I got them all removed, and I'm in the process of maybe doing chelation. Now, if you don't know what chelation is, it's taking, I'll say vitamins. It's sort of like a vitamins that will bind the heavy metal, and you'll be able to eliminate it because heavy metal just stays in your body. You're peeing in a little bit, it's coming out a little bit, but not to the point where you need to completely get it out of your body. Right now, we're just making sure that I don't have any little speck of heavy metal in my mouth anywhere before we go ahead and do this, but that's my next thing as well. So while I'm doing the hyperbaric chamber, I also want to do a chelation just to be able to hopefully remove any heavy metals poisoning that I might have, and I will keep you posted on that as well because it can be heavy metal. So anyway, just wanted to put it out there. I think once the root of the problem has been fixed, then I can just work on recovering and making my body heal and getting to the place where I don't have to live with chronic pain. That is my goal, and if I get to that goal, I will share everything with you because I want everyone to be at their best self. I think it's so important. I'm here if you have any questions or anything you want to ask me that I've maybe gone through, or if you have any suggestions on what you guys have done that has worked for you. I'm all open ears. I am so open to hearing all of your suggestions. So anyway, if you guys are interested in the hyperbaric chamber or just want to go check them out, research a little bit, do your own thing, I'll leave all of that information down below. You can do your own little research. That's what I tell everybody. I think that it's so important. The medical system had failed me in many, many ways, so I have a hard time trusting the medical system. I do my own research. My husband does research. I think that that's the best way to heal yourself. Anyway, I am going to stop rambling on. We're going to jump right into this thrift flip. I'm going to talk about the first one. I end up finding a whole bunch of different necklaces at different thrift stores, and I fell in love with the beading of each one. So I decided to take them apart, create my own necklace and my own vision on it. Yeah, that's what the first DIY is going to be. So anyway, let's jump right into it. Enjoy. now we're moving on to my second thrift find. I end up finding this beautiful vest, and I was immediately drawn obviously to the pattern, but when I got close to the vest, I fell in love with, there was little beading and it made the vest all the more special. It was a large, it was huge. So my mind went automatically, I'm going to use my sewing machine, obviously. I didn't want to change it up that much. I wanted to keep it a vest, but I wanted to keep it a vest that I know that I would wear, sort of elevate it and make it a little bit more modern versus it was giving me a little bit of some, I don't know, maybe 90s vibe, which I loved. I love 90s vibe, but I just wanted to elevate it and make it more fitting to my body. Sort of like this little vest that I'm wearing right now. I wanted something that I can put over my dresses or just wear with a t-shirt and jeans, throw it on, make it look cute, make it look boho. So we're gonna jump right into it. Enjoy. Moving on to my third thrift flip, I end up finding this beautiful wooden bowl. I believe I ended up paying it $6.99. I was immediately drawn to the shape of it, and I knew what I was going to do with it. I didn't want to change it up completely, but I did want to tweak it and make it a little bit more natural looking. I wasn't too crazy about the sheen on it. I wasn't too crazy about the dark stain that they use. So immediately I thought, sanding. So I end up sanding it, I end up staining it, and I love how natural and beautiful it looks. I think with maybe some wooden balls in it or a garland, I think can look amazing. I will probably be putting that one up in Koakaya. I have so many bowls, I don't need another bowl. So if someone else can appreciate it and love it as much as I do, by the time this video goes up, I'm gonna put it up for sale. To that lucky person who gets it, it is so beautiful. I love how it turned out. So anyway, let's jump right into the third thrift flip. my last pieces. Now, if you've been following me for a while, you saw that I had gotten this whole bag filled with shells, with seashells. I didn't know what I was going to do with them. I thought maybe I was going to do a chandelier. I was going to do some sort of something with it. I didn't know what. I have so much jewelry. I have so many things. So I thought creating little trinket bowls so that I can put my rings when I come home, take everything off and throw them in there. I wasn't sure I was going to put this thrift flip in there because it's nothing special, but I did think that it made a difference. It made them unique. So I decided to still put it in this video, and I hope you guys get inspired. I mean, I went with this napkin, but there's so many napkins you can choose from and personalize it to what you like the most. I also put ropage around it. You can paint with gold painting. It's endless what you can create. So let's jump right into it. That is it. I hope you enjoyed my thrift flips. Comment down below. Let me know which piece is your favorite. I love you so much. I will see you in my next video. Have the best day, best week ever, guys. Mwah. Bye.